Hello. Today's question is, how can I find the best frequencies to run in one of the very, very long DNA presets? So let's say that you've got a preset which goes for over 4 hours, but you really only want to run the top 10 frequencies, which will take half an hour. Can it be done? The answer is yes, and it's very simple. The first thing you need to do is you're going to run it in contact mode, just like you were doing a biofeedback normally. So you will have your TENS cable connected to output 1 on your generator, and you will have the TENS pads positioned on your body. The location that you'll position them will depend on what type of preset you're running. So for something general, you might decide to place it near the abdomen. If you're trying to grade scan one of the cancer presets, then you might try and position it to pass the current through a tumor or around a lump in the breast. It's entirely up to you. But here's how we would find the top 10 hits in any of these long presets. Okay, let's go to the DNA folder here on the presets tab, and we'll choose diseases, and I'm going to choose contact because we are going to do a contact scan, and let's find a really long preset. So let's find something like, for example, the Lyme co-infections. Now, when we look at this one, this is a 2.5-hour program. But if we want to find the top 10 hits in this program that are most relevant for us at the present time, this is what we do. We choose our preset and we go to the Control tab and we overwrite our generator. Now, instead of hitting the Start button, we're going to use the Scan button. And what it's going to do is it's going to test each of the 53 frequencies here, and it's going to return the results of the top 10. You can change this number if you wanted the top 20 for a 1-hour program, but I'm going to leave it set to 10. Now, to speed the video up, I'm going to pause it here while I run the scan. Our scan has finished, and a pop-up has appeared with the top 10 frequencies from our scan. Now, because I didn't really have test pads connected to me and I was in test mode, these aren't real results, but we'll pretend that they are and we'll save them for patient X. So I'm going to hit the Save button here. I'm going to save these results now for patient X. That should be enough information for me to find it later. So here's the name of the program I'm saving here in the top. Here are the frequencies that are being saved in this program, and each of them is being saved with a dwell time of 180 seconds, which means 10 frequencies playing for 3 minutes each. I'm creating a half-hour program, so I hit the Save button here. Now, when I want to actually run my program, let's say I want to run it using the plasma. We go to the Presets tab, and this time I'm going to choose a shell empty preset, plasma. Now, usually when we're running something from the DNA database, we would be looking at this empty shell here. But because we've already done our scan and turned the code into frequencies which are known, I'm actually going to use Spooky Plasma Advanced as my shell. So we'll click on this and go to the Programs tab. Let's type in patient X and see what comes up. Okay, here is patient X's grade scan of the Lyme co-infections. So I'm going to double click on this to put it into the loaded programs. And because I was only trying to make a half-hour program, I'm only going to let it run once. But if you wanted to run it more, you could. You could change the number here to a 0 if you wanted it to repeat indefinitely. Once you've set this, Control, Overwrite, select your generator, and I've now created a plasma program that's going to run for half an hour with the top hits from that particular DNA preset. And that's all you have to do.